How you doing today? I'm Mario from 4stringthing.com, and this is part of my Chords and Techniques series of videos. And today I'm going to show you really quickly how to eliminate some frustrations with playing a couple chords on your ukulele. Now, one of them is the D chord, and one of them is the E major chord. Now, the D chord is probably not so bad for most of you, because we play the D chord here with 3 fingers, okay, on the 2nd fret. And the E major chord is played this way, 4th fret with 3 fingers and down here, okay. So by now I'm probably sure that you're frustrated with the E chord, the E major chord. You're like, man, that's hard. I can't see, man, it can't go fast to it. It takes me a lot of time. Well, I'm going to save you a lot of time. I'm going to save you a lot of headache. My best advice is don't play it that way. And I'm going to show you why. Okay, so now with our D chord, if you can play it this way efficiently, you can change from chords to chords efficiently. Stick to it. That's not an issue. That's not a problem whatsoever for you. Stay with it. For me, I prefer to bar it. And by barring it, I can move a lot quicker and I can get to chords faster that I want to. And now people have asked me before, but what about the open A string on that chord? Because I'm barring it. I'm hitting all of them. I say, don't worry about it. Okay, unless you plan on doing some kind of studio work, recording, or something of that nature that's going to require you to hear that open A string, nobody's going to really notice it, nobody's going to really hear the difference, and I'll show you in a minute here when we apply the 2 chords. The next chord, the E major chord, and if you don't even know how to play it, it's good to always learn the natural way to play any chord. First of all, I always recommend that. Learn the proper way first. Then you can do whatever you want to make it easier for your style. Now what I do is I also bar the E chord. I play this. I don't bother with the 3 fingers and that, because like with the songs I was just playing earlier, Tequila. Now try doing that song quickly as it goes by doing the proper D and the proper E major. Let's try that for a second, okay? Okay, you can kind of get the idea, right? Yeah, it's tough even for me. So it's not one of the easiest chords in the world to play quickly, so we kind of shorten its value by just barring it instead. Now, if you have trouble with barring chords, one quick tip I like to give is what's called the vice grip method. I call it that because it's what it resembles is a vice grip, and I teach my students that way. And it goes like this: you use your thumb. We're going to do the D chord now, 2nd fret. We place our index across all the strings, thumb in the back of the neck, and we're going to press the 2 fingers together like a vice grip. Just squeeze them together. Same thing with the E chord. If you want to do the E, just move up the neck and do that. Now I've been doing it for a long time, so I can bar it just with my thumb down here. I kind of do the same theory though. I press with my thumb and this finger here is more comfortable versus trying to do this or moving up here back and forth. Okay, so you'll find a way that'll work best for you. But that's essentially it though. And if you're having trouble getting the sound of the chords, because I get that as well, where you're hearing this, you don't get quite the whole chord. It has to do with the strength and the positioning of your finger when you're playing the chords. Now keep in mind, if you're fairly new to the ukulele, bar chords takes a little while to learn because you have to learn that adjustment of how to properly play them correctly. So just take your time, try to play each note, find the necessary strength you need with your hand, but don't hurt yourself. All right, and you will get there. So someday you'll be playing that. And I'll see you next time. This is Mario from 4stringthing.com. Thank you for watching.